go.
All right.
All right. Good afternoon. Namaste. And welcome to What's the Tea, Sis? Today is
Tranquil Tuesday
Tranquil Tuesday.
for our throat chakra.
Throat chakra, Tranquil Tuesday. And what we're doing today is we're going to do a card pull. So what cards, decks did you pull from today?
I grabbed our trusty self-care deck.
Okie dokie.
We've got our fairy cards. And
Okay.
we've got the archangel cards.
And the archangel cards. So we'll be doing our reading and pull from those. I'll take those guys. And before we do that, let's get into our tea. So I'm finishing my wild blossom, orange blossom from Tivana. This is the very, very, very last of it. And it's been very good and refreshing. But you've made a new pot of tea. And what is this new tea for today?
I've made a new pot of tea. It is iced golden poo hair tea.
Okay.
And this type of tea is said to be very good for your stomach, your spleen, cholesterol. And the particular tea that we have has been fermented for 5 years.
Okay.
Before it's been dried and put into the package. And I think I read that the longer it ferments, the more health benefits it has. So ours is going to be really good for your insides, and it's supposed to just make everything work a lot better.
Excellent. And pu'er tea or pu'er tea, poo hair, Chinese tea,
Chinese, yes.
fermented.
One of the rarest teas in the world is what the internet said.
All the internet says it's the rarest teas in the world, and we have a packet, so it's awesome. And it tasted really good, actually. You made a little latte out of it.
I made a little iced latte. It's got the golden tea in here, and then I just added a splash of our vanilla almond creamer.
Vanilla almond creamer for those of us who are sensitive to dairy. Thank you.
It almost tastes like Thai tea, but a little bit more refreshing and not so mouth coating.
I would agree with that. It did have a really nice earthy flavor to it. Very, very good. All right, so with that being said, that's our tea for today. And hopefully you're enjoying some nice, cool tea because it sounds and looks like we're going into a warm up this weekend, a little bit of a heat wave. So it says out here in California, according to our weather people. So we're looking for a hot day today and a hot day for the rest of the week and weekend. So it looks like cool tea will be coming up in our glasses for the next What's Your Teas. And we'll go from there. So do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
Okay.
Some shufflies here.
So, Tranquil Tuesday, throat chakra. Any advice or any support that we can give some of our viewers out there?
I saw some of the self-care tips on Pinterest and things like that where the nameplates kind of pop off. Like we said yesterday with journaling, that's something that is continuing to pop up.
Okay.
So I think that's something that's really good to do. I think maybe
I want you to walk into that a little bit because I don't journal. I actually do things differently. If that's popular, that's something telling that you need to open up to that. So let's speak your truth about journaling and what you do and how you go about that and what that means to you.
Typically when I journal, I only journal when I'm upset.
Okay.
Mad or sad or really heavy feelings that I don't know what to do with. Typically when I'll journal, I don't just journal every day.
Okay.
And when I journal, I'll just write exactly how I'm feeling, and if I swear in my journal or if I say something mean, I'll just write exactly what I'm feeling. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because that's a private place, and if someone reads my journal, that's their own fault because that's where you put what you're really thinking and feeling. And I have had people read my journal and then confront me about what was in it, and I said, one, because I used to throw the journaling pages away, so I'd say, why are you going through my trash? Or why are you looking in my journal in the first place? That's a private place, you shouldn't be getting in that.
Absolutely.
Especially since I journal when I'm upset, I'll say stuff I don't mean and just write down exactly what is going through my head. And that's how you're supposed to journal, just write down exactly what you're thinking and feeling, no sugarcoating, no thoughts of other people. It's a place for you to be authentic, whether or not the feelings are real. Once you kind of get through them and realize, oh, I know I'm just mad right now because of what's happening, and what I wrote in my journal isn't a real deep feeling inside, it's just a momentary feeling, you still can write that down, and you shouldn't have to worry about people getting their feelings hurt. It's in your journal, and that's a private place for you to say whatever you want.
Absolutely. And so we'll kind of expand on that. So journaling, aka diary, whatever, they can be very, very private, somewhere where you express your deepest, darkest thoughts and feelings so that you don't stuff them and you don't blurt them out. It's a safe place to put it. But it also can be for journaling daily. So for you, it's journaling when you're not feeling correct.
Right.
Not feeling correct. Not feeling good, or you're feeling upset. And so it's a good place for you on a mental health note to displace these feelings and get them out so you know where to put them.
So I don't like act out on feelings that may or may not be real.
Right. But also for people that are in our historical background, journaling can be a daily thing to tell genealogy or tell history.
Right.
And that could be good. So you can journal happy stuff if you want to. Journaling doesn't have to be a load. And I do suggest, though, if you do journal heavy thoughts or heavy feelings, that you do either shred them or burn them safely, according to fire safety guides and laws. Thank you. Or shred them, because then it gets completely rid of that energy and removes it completely, instead of just putting it down on paper and then holding it in a space. But if you're journaling happy thoughts, like maybe the growth of your children and something new that they learned that day, or something monumental in your life, something you've seen or done or learned, then that's a good thing to leave out for people to be able to read and experience something that you did and something that was maybe in your history in life. So journaling can be good, bad, it can be anything. It can be something that you release, shred, and burn. It can be something that you hang on to let future generations kind of read. But if it is private, word to the wise, that is privacy. Leave those alone, of course. And I definitely was not the one that got into her journal, because I understand privacy. Anyway, so with that being said, that's a good thing to express maybe how you're feeling and getting some emotions out, whether happy or sad, is journaling. And that's really good. I am not a journaler. I was when I was younger, and I decided that for me, it's not a thing for me.
I should probably do typed journals, to be honest, because my hands get too tired when I'm writing.
Yeah.
But I don't have all that activity on my computer.
Yeah, so I definitely stopped journaling for a reason, and just started to work through my, what I was journaling for actively, and through dance and music. And so that's how I release my feelings, is by like dancing or movement or singing or whatever, song, or blasting the radio when I'm cleaning and enjoying that. So anyway, so we're on to throat chakra, and that's our Tranquil Tuesday. And you've got a couple there in our self-care cards. I just have 2 from our angel cards.
I got 6.
And I'm rolling through our fairy cards, and my throat's hurting a little bit. So either we're going to have a pretty big one here, or this might be telling me I don't need anything here. So I'll roll through this a little bit. Why don't you get us started on there?
If anything, just spread them out, and I'll grab it if you're shuffling.
Okay. I might.
Okay, so here we go. Whoa.
What's the Tea
Welcome.
Sis? This is Armani again. She likes to participate. You'll notice that if you have family animals, that they might enjoy doing this with you, because they like the energy that's produced when you're healing and when you're creating gratitude. And she's going to really hang out with us today. She must like our music and our reading. Maybe she could be part of our reading, huh? Can we part of our reading today?
Okay, so I've got 6 cards here. Lots of blue cards. So we'll start with the red and the green. Okay, so I have time. Schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time. You deserve time for your life. That's pretty good.
Reread that. I'm sorry. Reread that.
Schedule a sacred date with yourself. It's basically saying make time for yourself.
Yeah. No, that's even better. Schedule a sacred date with yourself. What would that really mean? What's sacred? Something that is private,
Yeah.
quiet,
Like
personal for you, not sharing with your husband or your child or your loved one, not sharing with your animals even. So taking some sacred time for yourself and really, really connecting with yourself.
yeah, like knowing at 8 o'clock tonight I'm gonna go sit in my room, light a candle, put on my favorite music, and just feel them. That kind of stuff.
Decompress. Absolutely. That's a great card, especially for throat chakra.
Throat chakra. Magnificence. I've never seen this card
Okay.
before. Own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. This card is saying, be authentic.
Be authentic.
Own your authenticity.
Own your authenticity. The world doesn't need a bunch of thems. They only need one of you. And everything that you have, bring something to the table. Always. Always, always. Even negative experiences, anger, being upset, those lessons are learned and it brings something more to the table. And if you learn from that, you are either a teacher to somebody else or you have the tools if something comes up next. So that's wonderful.
Creativity.
Ooh.
Express your creativity. Delight in the mystery of your inner muse.
Very good, especially throat chakra, while we're speaking on our authenticity.
Yeah.
Being creative, that's good.
Pretty good.
Good to be creative too in the outside while it's warm.
Absolutely.
But go creative in the garden or something. I think we're done with this.
Sounds good.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry, what was that?
Blessings.
Blessings, okay.
Count your blessings. A grateful heart attracts more joy, love, and prosperity.
I like that.
Express gratitude.
Express gratitude. Very much so.
Connection. Connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure.
Very much so. Especially with throat chakra. Let's connect through voices. Let's not assume that we know what our family or friends are doing just because we see a picture on Facebook.
Yeah.
Let's give them a call and actually speak and connect with them.
Connect with them.
Yeah.
Last one is gratitude.
Ah.
Say thank you. Experience the joy of acknowledging others. Bless you. You're allergic to that one.
I'm allergic to gratitude today. Allergies are really, really stinking today. All right, gratitude, that's a really good thing to end because that's always something that you want to generate daily no matter what chakra or what issue that you're dealing with. If you can start your day off with gratitude, you can have a different mindset every single day. So I'm going to do the 2 angel cards here. And the first one is Archangel Raguel. Yeah, that's a G.
Raguel.
Raguel, Raguel. So if you know how to say that differently, please forgive me hacking that, but intention is everything. So Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved. That's really nice to say, especially for throat chakra, that arguments and conflicts are being resolved now.
Oh, you're really down this thing.
Yeah, that's okay. She's hanging out.
Good girl. Good girl. You're
So, remember, the angels are opening the hearts of everyone and arguments and conflicts are being resolved. That's really nice. And then this one is Archangel Zadkiel, and it's for clairaudience.
Ooh.
And it means notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So keep your ears open. Listen for the love.
And hear it.
And hear it, because arguments will be ending.
Mhm.
So listen for those. And then onto our little fairy cards. We've got 4 here.
Do you want to do half and half of that?
Absolutely. Give you those ones. Why? I don't know why.
They're blue.
Alright, give me one of them.
Family harmony.
Family harmony.
That's important during these times where lots of people are stuck at home. And I guess the nice way to put it is realizing who you live with and who your kids are growing up to be, who you're married to, all that kind of stuff, and being harmonious with the people you live with.
Absolutely. And hearing the arguments will end. Family. See this, it's really good when things connect. Here, we'll put that over here. Alright.
And the other one I have is inner child.
Oh, that goes with your creativity.
It does.
Very, very good.
So it's time to connect with your inner child, maybe do some stuff that you didn't get to do as a kid, because that's what doing inner child stuff is working with things that you were deprived of as a child. So
Put that with your... Yes. Okay, so that will go with that one. And then mine, I have miracle healing. So it looks like, it sounds like from this we might be starting to get over kind of just like a hump of things going on, and maybe we're looking towards getting through some of that. So let's look forward to some miracle healing coming up there, Is there anything that goes in yours with that? Sometimes they coincide, sometimes they don't, but we don't have a spread. We're gonna lay them out here in just a minute so that we can get a full picture reading for you guys.
The only thing I could think of would be count your blessings or own your magnificence, really.
Let's do count your blessings. I think that's really good. So maybe let's do a count your blessings for miracle healing. I think that probably coincides really, really well together. And maybe it doesn't coincide at all, but right now those want to be
It
friends.
might for you.
It
Even
might
if it
for you.
doesn't for us, it might for you.
Absolutely. But those two, they look like they want to be friends. So this, we're going to put out the reading by how these cards want to hang out with each other. My last one wraps everything up very, very clearly. Peace of mind.
Ooh.
Peace of mind.
All right.
So what I would like to say basically is the fairy cards are what I would consider like Mother Earth cards. So if Mother Earth is telling us to have a peace of mind, I think we can go ahead and take a big breath. Maybe we got some miracle healing coming on, you know? You want to count your blessings and have some family harmony and listen that the arguments will be resolved. See, we're doing pretty good here.
Yeah, pretty good. Not too bad.
And then what's yours? Give us a final reading of yours.
Well,
I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna move your shoes,
that's okay.
and hopefully the dogs don't
Get too excited.
get too excited.
I think that the inner child and express your creativity obviously goes hand in hand because maybe you didn't have dance parties as a kid and now you just feel like getting up and moving, or you want to paint or draw or sing or do something you haven't done in a while, and that'll really express gratitude for your inner child. And by doing that, you'll be scheduling a secret date with yourself to give yourself time to express your creativity with your inner child.
I like that.
And then I think these three kind of coincide right here. Owning your magnificence, which again, I haven't seen this card before, so it's kind of cool that it came out. So you need to be able to be authentic while you're doing all of this and going through this week, and own the good things about yourself, like communication,
Yes.
that kind of stuff. Own that.
And own that you are magnificent. There is only one of you, so love yourself.
Connect with someone special and saying thank you. I think these two go really well together because maybe your someone special is your mom or is a sibling or a grandfather or something like that, and when you're connecting with them, you can just express the joy of being with them and tell them how much they mean to you. I got to do that yesterday.
That is awesome. You did get to connect with somebody special, and you did get to tell them thank you, didn't you?
It is.
So that's really nice. And so hopefully that little card reading makes sense to you guys. And do think about connecting with someone special, owning your own unique magnificence, and saying thank you. Because why? It's Mother's Day coming up, you know? And I think whether you've got a magnificent, awesome mom, or you've got maybe a mom that just gave you birth, at least you are you, and you're unique and magnificent, and somebody out there chose themselves to give life as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so the beauty of life in general gets to give a big, huge thanks. So just being thankful in general, and thank you to Mother Earth for supplying us and supporting us as well. So this is a good time as the weather gets better to even go out and say thank you to Mother Earth and show your gratitude. So that's a pretty good card reading for today.
I think so.
I think we'll let the music kind of play a little bit in the background, and we'll kind of give you this little reading layout for you to kind of soak up that nice energy in, okay? So thank you for coming. Oh, yep, let's say goodbye before we back up. Namaste, thank you for coming. We'll see you tomorrow for
What's the Tea Sis?
What's the Tea Sis Wednesday and our sound bath
Yeah.
at 7 p.m. So we usually do a short one in the morning if we do anything at all, because usually our What's the Tea is
It's
the sound bath.
Mm-hmm.
So enjoy your little card reading for today, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Mwah. Bye.